My name is Ginger Ewing, and I am representing the MAC, the Northwest Museum of Arts and Culture. The MAC is the oldest museum, I think, am I giving correct facts? In Spokane. We were established in 1916. We focus on regional history, arts, and American Indian culture. The MAC really it represents the Spokane community as a whole. It's our history, it's our future. We have an amazing collection. We have the second largest plateau collection in the world. We have an amazing art collection, amazing history collection, and it is the People's Museum. So, again, we're located at 2316 West 1st Avenue.
Where you talk like this, can you hear? Okay.
We're Violets, and we're also DJ programmers.
We're Program YRS, your community radio station.
Your community radio
yeah.
station, heard on 89.9 and 92.3, and streaming at kyrs.org. And we have some of the finest women's programs.
It's true.
Hi, my name's Andy Billig, and I am running for state representative from the 3rd District of Spokane.
We always are looking for more women's programming, though. I think, in fact, we're even looking for a women's issue show.
Yeah, we have a flyer here at this event about calling all women to do a women's issues show.
And I'm running for state representative because I really feel like the legislature needs somebody with good progressive values, but also with business skills and business experience, and I've got all of that.
To turn it over to my mother, Carol Bryan, to introduce our very special guest. Thank you. Well, I first met Marion when I came back to Spokane, as many of you have come back to Spokane. And I went for my first job interview, and the main question was, what does your husband do? And I left that job because I had a college degree and I couldn't make a living wage. And I went to the next interview, and they said, can you make good coffee? And that job didn't pay a living wage, less than $200 a month with a college degree. So someone said to me, you've got to go meet Marion Moose. So I went to meet Marion, and Marion told me where to go for my third job interview, and I did. And again, the wages were under $200 a month, so I got up to walk out, and the person said, I like your spunk, you're hired. And the wages go up in 3 weeks, so I had my first job because of Marion here. And then, of course, I joined Now because of Marion, and Now, back in the day, was kind of like Shrinking Violets is now. And Now was kind of a radical group for its time, and Marion was involved. She was a founder of our local Now, and then she's been very involved at the national level also. Locally, we had a police chief at one point who, when there was a string of rapes going on, the police chief said women should just lay back and enjoy it. Well, Marion wasn't going to take that, and she led a group of about 10 women to really shake up this whole town, and pretty soon that police chief was going on down the road. She helped get the first woman firefighter hired in Spokane as well. Marion has been very active in the United Nations at a local level, the national level, and an international level. She's also very active in OWL, which is Older Women's League. Marion is very active in that so that all of you have more opportunities when you get older. Marion had one of the very first feminist bookstores in Spokane, and that was in the day when there weren't even very many bookstores. And she, in addition to books, sold fun things like t-shirts. And one of the t-shirts was, had the emblem with flowers on it, the Ladies Sewing Circle and Terrorist Society. And we thought that was a great joke, but anyway, I kept that t-shirt around for quite a few years, and then Mariah, when she was raiding my closet for hippie clothes, found that t-shirt, and it happened to have a little flower on the t-shirt. And that's how we are now here for the Shrinking Violets Society. So. Marion has just made a huge difference in all of our lives, whether you know it or not, and she has just made Spokane the kind of place that we really want to live. So thank you, Marion.
I want to say that I didn't do it by myself. There were wonderful women. We were in Andouille, and we had this great Mao chapter, and we were ready to go and see about this town. And then we brought from Reaction, we brought as the hiring, and we also liberated the Spokesman Review so that they would self-segregate the want ads. And we had a wonderful energy for almost 20 years, and we were housed at the YWCA. And Eleanor Clifton gave now as well. We are also with at the Unitarian Church. We met there also. But all of you, I'm overwhelmed because I didn't ever expect it, you know, to be in an audience like this with all of these women and these wonderful company with men. It's really as a statement for us. Some of us felt we'd run away from home, and I think we really had. So we had all this energy to do all of these wonderful things, and kept this for you to be here. You're our legacy.
But to introduce the film are our filmmakers and our star. So let me give you Amanda Vilbrandt, excuse me, and Kim Westcott.
And as Jane said, I'm Amanda.
And I'm Kim.
And you are so privileged to see our third public showing of our short film called Exposure. We got the People's Choice Award and the Judge's Choice Runner-Up Award.
And we had some parameters. They were a prop, a location, a line of dialogue, a genre, and a theme. So we had 5 different things we had to incorporate. The theme was in the land of make-believe. The genre we drew was horror. The line of dialogue was, is it your head, arms, legs? What? Just tell me. And our prop was a Ziploc bag. And the location was a restaurant, so be watching for those things.
Is it your head, arms, legs? What? Just tell me